Hello there. Welcome to Fire and Hammer Evangelism Ministry. I am so glad that you dropped in today. I'd like to talk for a moment about justice. Seems like everyone is screaming about justice nowadays. Justice for this, justice for that, justice against that person who did such and such a thing. There's a lot going on in politics right now. Justice against certain former political personalities who are accused of tampering in elections. Who cares? Okay, it's a thing. It should be dealt with the right way. But here is the important thing. Justice, if it were properly and absolutely and biblically applied by God against the guilty, immediately, none of us would have any hope at all. By all rights, think about yourself. As I think about myself, I am included in this. Our sins against God, if He applied justice, what we deserve is for our physical atoms of our mortal bodies to be just scattered into the winds, and our immortal souls to be immediately sent to hell, awaiting the final judgment, and then to be in everlasting torment of hell forever. This is a fact. Think about you. As I need to think about me, each one of us needs to think about ourselves. Before we go screaming about justice, let us first thank God, deeply and humbly thank God that He has not exercised righteous and holy and biblical justice upon us, but that He sent His Son Jesus Christ to stand in our place, to be called guilty of everything that we have done, and to take that justice that we deserve upon Himself, so that we ourselves could receive, by the gift of God through His love, mercy. You don't want justice. Now, speaking apart from the things of the world, of course, murderers, rapists, kidnappers, yes, they should face the justice of man. But before we go judging and condemning and accusing and screaming about the justice of the world, let us first look at ourselves, know the justice that we deserve, remember the justice that we've been released from because it was fully poured out upon Jesus Christ, and pour out our souls in thanksgiving to God because He has chosen to show us mercy. You don't want justice. You need mercy. Remember that. And show mercy to others. Even the most magnanimous measure of mercy that you could possibly show, humanly speaking, is just a tiny, pale shadow of the immense mercy God has shown to you and will show to anyone who will, by faith, confess their sins and come to Jesus Christ for salvation. That is the message we need to be out there preaching. We don't need to be out there preaching about justice. We need to be out there preaching about mercy. God's justice is a part of our message, yes. All who refuse the offer of mercy will absolutely, inescapably face eternal justice. But that being said, let's thank God for the mercy we have received. Be merciful to those people around us who annoy us and irritate us and do things against us. Pray for them, witness the gospel to them. Tell them how they can have the same mercy God has so beautifully, so generously, so lovingly given to us. Mercy, mercy, mercy.